folks, how's it going? I hope all is well. Tonight we are back with more Valheim, and I'm joined once again by my dad. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello! So, the plan for today, I would like to go into the Ashlands and get some Ashwood and some Flametal if I can. But first and foremost, I have made some changes to the house. I was having some frustrations with trying to move this around, you know, like move the carts around. Just because, you know, there's that little dip right next to the sundial, the little dip in the ground where it goes into the sundial area. And that was getting, you know, it was getting a little frustrating to deal with, especially when you have heavier carts and whatnot. So, when the sun gets a little higher up in the sky, I will show you the grand change that has been made. I hope people like it. I'm certainly enjoying the ease of use now in that area. I've got some things to put away. We'll do that while we wait for the sun to come up. Anyway, in the Ashlands in particular, did I already say it? I want to get some Ashwood, some Flametal. Just because I'm running pretty low on Ashwood. That's, I mean, this is actually more than I thought I had, but it's still not a lot, so I would like some more. Especially so I can, you know, use it in the future to do more decorating and whatnot. Whatever I choose to do with it. And then for the Flametal, you know, I'd like to potentially get another set of the Flametal armor. I think we've got to upgrade that helmet for the second Flametal piece as well. So we'll have plenty of uses for the Flametal. Also, if I end up wanting more, you know, like catapults, that would be nice.
Good. Siege weaponry.
Well, specifically the catapults. I only need one. I only need one battering ram. But the catapults to help me get around, you know, that would be really nice. I would not mind that at all. In fact, I would be very happy if I had that. It's looking like it's getting light enough outside that we'll be able to see it now. So I'll just very quickly put away the rest of this iron. And then I will show you the big change. Behold. The front has been redone. So I still have this section as, like, you know, the dirt path and whatnot. This still comes down here just fine. I had to put in kind of diagonal stairs right here so that it wouldn't interfere too much. This change was made here, and there's actually, like, stairs that are like that right here. Because I moved all of the iron from channel 1 and I couldn't get it up the stairs. But when it's really heavy like that, if I do one set of stairs and then just like wiggle back and forth, I can get it up there. So that helps me with the really, really heavy ones. I considered bringing this all the way out here, but I ended up not doing that. But I do kind of like that it's here, because it's almost like a little path to the altars, right? Over here, I ended up pulling this up so that it matched where everything else was going to be. So all of these are still the same, but you'll notice that there are no chests here now, because they are all down here. And I replaced them with reinforced chests so that it could hold a lot more, which is why there's only 3. There used to be, I actually need to get stone in here to block that off again. There used to be 5, but I wanted this to be moved, like, tucked to the side. That way, my regular up and down wouldn't be disrupted. So yeah, and then this is the same. I just replaced this strip. It used to be stone. I replaced it with black marble. But yeah, everything else over here is the same. I've got the unused cart over here tucked away. And I was starting to do that. So let me dump these and I'll show you what I'm talking about. There we go. I'll just tuck this over here. Obviously not its permanent home, but it is kind of nice. So I thought about perhaps doing an upper level, kind of like I have over here, to come over to the house. Wondered if maybe that was a good idea. Obviously I haven't finished it because I was really more kind of thinking about it. So I don't know if I'll keep it like this, like if I'll keep doing the path or just end up taking it down. But especially now that this has been rebuilt to be level with everything else instead of be its own thing, got a little more freedom to work with it. And this I left down here because I was having difficulty with the cart the first time, so I'm just going to leave that there. I'm not going to raise the ground there. It'll just stay like this. I guess I maybe could put some floor there, but I mean that's not important. Yep, and it's black marble, one, because I got a lot of it last stream, and two, I didn't want it to be just a sea of gray. I wanted there to be a little, you know, a little something different to it, so now we've got two different colors we're working with. So what do you think?
Well, you showed me this, not yesterday, but the day before. So, it's not new to me. I think it looks cool.
Yeah. I think this is new. I don't think you saw this, because this was after.
Yeah, that it wasn't segmented like that. It was just uniform.
Yeah. I don't know, would it be a good idea to just convert all of the stairs to this, or leave it like this? Because I feel like this is faster.
It is.
Yeah. Like I said, this is really for the super heavy carts that I can't, you know, can't just pull straight up.
Yep.
And I did the same with that. I'm actually going to grab some stone to close off that side. And I mentioned that there used to be like 5 chests there, but they're the reinforced chests. They're almost as big as the black metal chests, so I don't need to have a lot of them there, you know? It's okay if there's only 3. There we go. Properly close that off. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this looks. Plus, we don't have to deal with all the bumpy nonsense that was here before. It's all, you know, all uniform. And it didn't mess with this stuff at all, which I was pretty happy about. That I know I did some measuring when I was first putting in the sundial and the stairs and whatnot, so I knew that was. I had a good idea that it was going to be even, but I didn't know for sure. So I was really happy that I was correct. Gonna grab a little, just 2 pieces of wood. That little design element there. And Dad had to talk me out of turning this into a double door, because I wanted to. But,
It messes with the symmetry of the house. That was my rationale.
yeah, well, it was, what I had wanted to do was, move it over by a half, so, do, one of these, right, on both sides. Put them in, you know, like so, on both sides, and then put in the double doors on those halves. You won't be able to see it like this because there's no place to lock it onto, but it'd be like that, on both sides. Yeah, there we go, like that. And then have the stairs to match. So it would be a little off from, you know, this, but it would be, you know, doubled. But it also would have been a little interesting. Try to mess with that. So ultimately decided against it. Put it in there because I don't need it. Alright, so what I need to do now, we're approaching midday. What do I need to bring into the Ashlands with me? I'd like my sword, my big sword. I've got my axes, I've got my bow, I have my pickaxe.
How about your food?
I've already updated my food. I need those.
Okay,
just in
and your
case.
potions.
Yeah, I should probably top those off. Oops. There we go. Oh, wrong one. Nope, that was already full. Alright. But I figure, there's that southern section that we had gone to, where I noted there was a putrid hole nearby, but I didn't go in there. Where I was, cutting down all of those Ashwood trees. I'm pretty much gonna go back there and keep doing that. That's all worn off. We'll give this a second. I don't remember, was that Nash tree? I think that was Nash tree. Yeah, there we go. Because that's where I was. Yeah, and that's obviously where I lost my stuff. It was really hard to get to, and that's when I got knocked into the lava by the Valkyrie. And that putrid hole is right there. So it's kind of far away from the Emerald Flame, but we're gonna be working. Since it's right near Nash Tree, I shouldn't need to make another portal. You're empty. Something, you're empty. Second road, fortress, emerald approach. Formation, Nash Tree. Okay. I've got bone mass ready to go, so that's not a concern. I've got all my armor. Got my Megan Yord. Alright. Okay. So let's get to work. Looks like there's some ruins over there. Don't know what they are, but I'm sure we'll figure it out today if we stick around over here. You know what? That might be important. No reason. Having fire resistance in the fireplace might be nice. Come in. Okay, if you want me, you're gonna have to come out here and get me. So I'm not going in there. You can't make me. He did. Another one. Oh, yeah, I thought so. I saw his shadow. Hey, you knocked down a tree for me.
Snuck up behind you. He thinks that
He must have just come out of the lava. Yeah, hit by something. It wasn't me. Well, now it was me, but before it wasn't. Okay, still no flyers. Oh, we destroyed a lot of that rock right there too, Italy. Hey, I thought I heard somebody.
just one star.
Ow! Shit! Okay.
Nice.
Thank you. I should have tried to tame him. I had that thought.
Yeah. You're not set up for him right now.
Fair. Yeah, I would need to do a lot more over here before I'd be ready for him. get a second one, get a few eggs, find like have one of them hatch as a 1-star. Because even with a regular, like, having them get with a regular ask fin, there's like a 50-50 chance that you'll get a 1-star from that, and then as long as I get a 1-star from that, then I wouldn't need the dude here. We're even picking up some grouston along the way. Am I already full up? Yeah, pretty much. I should grab one of the carts and bring it up. I should have already done that, but I left them both downstairs.
Carts in...
Up here.
Oh, okay. I was going to say carts in the Ashland.
No.
Doesn't sound like a smart idea.
No, I would lose that wood very quickly. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and drop off what I've got so far. Oh, while I was busy building, I got a bat raid. So I just stood there and waited for the raid to be over while they swarmed me. And then once it was over, I just wiped them all out. Which one is it? It's probably you, yes. Okay. It was sunny like 2 seconds ago. And suddenly thunderstorm. That was a very quick turnaround. Imagine if it rained here, like regular water and not... I don't know, it's getting pretty late. I'll pick up what's here, but I'm not gonna do any more with it. Oh, okay. Must have gotten smacked by some fire. Okay, I see no sparklies, so I think it's time to be off, actually. There's a spawner over there that I'll end up taking care of after the putrid hole.
It was just weird. It looked like the sun was going down. It was getting darker.
It's getting darker. It was getting darker even while I was still here, but I was like, yeah, it'll be fine, and then, well, it wasn't fine. Still snowing out there. Yeah. I'll just drop all this stuff off. I can even just go this way. And then just cut across like so. We've already got plenty of Ashwood. I'm still gonna grab more. I'll probably clear out that whole section, to be honest. This also gives us regular wood. Nice. So, first things first. We'll do the grouston and the regular stone. We have doubled the amount of Ashwood we have.
Yay.
With one trip. Just to show you just how little we had. So this over here. And over here. You. Ladders. Where's the ladders? I haven't checked on the ask spins in a while. I should go check them out. For the eggs and whatnot. And this goes over here, right? Oh no, I've already got 2 full stacks. Okay, that needs to go into the chest that I have for it. Hides, there you are. Looking right at it. Nope, it's not technically nighttime yet. I think I'll drop this off and then I'll go check on the eggs. Because if I hatch him here in the house, then, you know, it's like, oh, there he is. It's Thor.
Yay.
Been a long time, man. He's having fun.
It hurts.
No. Oh yeah, while I was catapulting across the ocean, I watched a sea serpent spawn in. It's just right in the middle of the water. He's just chilling out. It's like, okay, is he gonna, like, is that just a glitch? Is he gonna stay there? And so I just went back and forth, and he was still there. He was just chilling out. So I was like, oh, okay. I guess if I sail out there, can I get him? The answer is yes. Okay, I need to put in more foodstuffs for these guys so they'll give me more eggs. So, I actually lured him over to channel 1, into the channel, which is really shallow, right? And I killed it there, and I got some things that I do not typically get. I got their scales. Which, you know, typically, when you kill them out in the water, you don't get their scales. And so, give me a second here. It gave me just enough scales to make this. I now have the serpent scale shield. What do you think? Isn't it pretty?
It's funky, yeah. Goes good, well with your sword too.
It kind of does, yeah.
Yeah, the teal and the green.
Yeah, so I only needed iron to make this, so this is supposed to be something that you can get pretty early on. Now, I don't tend to... In the past, I've done tower shields. I don't typically like them very much, just because you can't parry with them. They are purely for blocking. But it's got it's got resistance to pierce damage, so if you wear it with the, with one of the, I believe it's the helmet for the root gear, you will get, like, a lot of resistance against pierce. So, even in, like, the later game areas, that is something that people do. They will wear the root I think it's called the harness. They'll wear the root harness and they'll use the serpent tower shield and just resist a butt-ton of pierce damage. Ooh, okay. Oh, the shield. Oh, it's pretty. Goes decent with the Flametal gear too. Shane, both your weapons are two-handed. Yeah. It is very cool, though. So, what I would like to do, I want to try to get another one of those fellas to show up in the water, and lure him again to the shallow water, because I want to see if I can get, you know what I'm talking about, a trophy from him, because that would be kind of nice to have. Anyway, here you guys go. Have at it. Oh, hi. No, I'm trying to get out this way. He's not following me. Thank you. How are you doing today, Ron?
Dork out.
Pretty dork out. Yeah, well, I just wanted to do this one thing and then I'll be going to eat. Oh yeah, that's another thing I did. I removed the wood section here. It was kind of just blocking the way after I made the other thing. Did you get to see the... Oh, I'm wet, sorry. Ron, were you here to see the change that I made to the front of the house? Oh yeah, I went ahead and planted the pine and birch trees too. I don't know if I'll get around to that on stream, but I did it. I said I was gonna do it, and I did it. Sounds like it's still kind of raining, but that might just be leftovers of, right, yeah, I was gonna do this. There you go. I'll have that egg going. So then when he hatches, I'll know. It's still wet out here? Nope. Good. So, yep. Got all of these that I will eventually need to chop. It's fir and, it's fir, birch, and pine. The majority of it is fir. But it's pretty obvious which ones are which. Because the pine are super tall. Huge. I also went through and did this again, but I did nothing but plant turnip, because I figured what I could do is just cycle through them. So like this time it's turnip, and like the next time will be carrot or something, and then the next time will be whichever one I didn't plant. Let's see if that would be nice. I've been spending all day doing file management and waiting for processes to finish. Oh man. That doesn't sound so fun. Eh. I spent the day... Really, I spent the day sleeping. Because we did a lot of work outside yesterday. Like a really nice amount of work. I got to use a chainsaw for the first time yesterday. And then I almost fell off a ladder for the first time as well.
That's why I positioned you the way I did.
Yeah. Actually, no, it would not have been the first time, because I've fallen off we had a bunk bed. Well, we had a bunk bed when we were really young. I fell off that ladder, so technically that would not have been my first time falling off a ladder. But, here we go. So yeah, this is the change that I made, just in case you didn't see it. I put in all of this black marble here. I adjusted the stairs so that it'd be easier to carry really heavy carts, and the stairs over here are the same way for that reason, but the rest of it is more streamlined like that. We have chests down here for the extra stuff that needs to go through the portals, and then this was adjusted so that it would match up with everything. This is almost like a tiny little path. I would have done the path all the way over, but it blocks you after a certain point. Like, it's about here where it says a mystical force prevents you from doing anything. So otherwise I would have had a path there, because I think it would have been pretty. But yeah. That's pretty. Thank you. Yeah, and I'm pretty proud of it. I like how it turned out. It's all like lined up now. Like I said, these chests are huge. So there used to be, before I had it all like this. So there were actually 5 chests down here, but now there's just 3, and that's fine. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of it. I should put these away. Really, I wasn't supposed to be picking those up, but I did anyway. But yeah, the chainsaw yesterday, it was pretty fun. I had a good time, because I've never gotten to use one, and I'd asked in the past, it just, you know, it hadn't come up. And so yesterday we're doing some yard work for my grandma, and Dad was like, you know, we could, a couple of these branches could come down, you know, just because of where they're positioned. It was like around a power line. And so then, you know, Dad was like, hey, do you want to use the chainsaw? I was like, yes, I would like to use the chainsaw.
Shocked expression of glee in the eyes.
Uh-huh. It almost looks like there was a lava flow that cooled in the gulch between the stone parts of your outdoor base area. That's a really cool way to describe that. I like that. I just didn't want it to be all stone. Just a sea of
just kind of gray.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, with direction from Dad, I chopped down 3 branches.
Yeah, I think
Nope, she already noticed me.
I think the biggest one was, I don't know, maybe about 8-inch diameter. And maybe 10 foot long, maybe 12. But yeah, pruned out of the tree and cut up and stacked to dry out over the summer, and maybe this fall we'll have some s'mores. Who knows?
I just gotta be careful not to let her shoot the fire at my portal. So it'd be hard to do that. Roll. Okay.
She's already got fun.
Ouch. Alright, come down here, please. Ah! Get up here. Thank you. Good. Stop it. It's great contrast, and the stairs to the front door look very good. Thank you. Yeah, I like how it looks now. Partway through, I was looking at it, and I was like, I don't know about this. I mean, like, it might make it easier, but will it actually? What if it doesn't look good at the end? And then, of course, I finish it, and I'm carrying the, hauling the carts through, and I'm like, okay, no, I really like this. This is a lot easier. But yeah, part of the reason well, really the main reason, the entire reason I spent today just sleeping is because we're at that time of year where pollen is going wild, and I'm particularly sensitive to pollen.
Well, we were cleaning up some leaves that were not picked up during the fall.
Yeah, they were moldering.
Which it's at my mom's place, so it's not like we didn't do it. She didn't have it done before she whatever. She just didn't get it done last year.
There we go. Just go ahead and knock down that tree for me, thank you.
So yeah, a lot of moldering leaves, and then heavy duty cutting and toting.
Lots of outdoor stuff, so I was inundated.
Well, that and you went up and down the stairs from the basement, hauling things up right from the basement to be dispositioned.
Hey man, didn't even see you there. Well, have fun. I'm over here, These are 1-star. You'll be fine. Yeah, I was working with dust. I was working with pollen. I was working with old leaves, smoke, ash. So yeah, this morning I wake up and feel like The Walking Dead. It's like, boy, I wonder why. A lot of stuff outside. I was exposed to a lot of allergens yesterday. And so I literally just slept the entire day away. Like, I woke up at noon, was like, nope, I'm still tired.
Well, no, you were up at 8.
I was up at 8, and then I was up at noon, and then I was awake at 4. Oh, why did you fall? I don't know
That's
you.
because lava.
Yeah, I see a lava blob. Yeah, it's probably you. Or a friend of yours, really. You can knock down more stuff. My inventory's full. I gotta turn around. Wait, did I just see an enemy? Is there someone over here? No? Okay. Anyway, so I got up several times today, and every time I got up, including the last time I woke up, I kind of just felt like The Walking Dead. It was ugh, bad time.
I've been kind of there with you.
Yeah, your allergies don't tend to be that bad, but we were both outside all day doing all kinds of stuff, so you were inundated too. So just from the sheer like the sheer exposure of allergens, we were both feeling pretty rough. Man, who goes there? See, barely any damage taken. Oh, you know, I'm just that might mean that there's a Dwergar outpost nearby. Those ruins might be a Dwergar outpost. I wouldn't recommend going in there, man. It'd probably be pretty dangerous for him to go in there. But, you know, please don't walk into that. Okay. A lot of work was done. We were pretty happy with it. Grandma was pretty happy with it. So all's well. This Dwergar's watching me like, what are you doing? He's like, gathering. Hello. You missed, you know. A fatal mistake you will not make again. Here, another one. Oh, I see. The Dwergar is engaged another one. Disappeared. I don't know where he went. On the rock. Ah, he lives. Okay, it just fell through. Well, alright then. There's another Dwergar all the way out there. Music is changing over here. Hey. Okay then. That's not the Dwergar music, so. I don't know, man. If you want to get to me, you'll have to follow me. Come here, come here. Oh, is that? Oh. Dang, look how much damage he does. Do it again. I want to see that. Do it again. Wow.
Slap.
Two-shot him. That's not why I wanted him to... I know I'm running out of space here, so I didn't want to, like, attack him too far away. But, like, man, what a surprise. But with the spawner over there, it really keeps the Dwergar busy. Just being in the Ashlands, they're pretty busy. It makes me wonder if they have any contact with their Mistland friends, or if it's like they're in a different clan or something like that. That's pretty far away to be like trying to keep in contact. Unless they have, like, Norse phones. Yeah, there's a stump in there. So, alright, well anyway, can't grab it yet. Yep. So yeah, going back to what I was talking about. Ooh, my axes are about to break. Even now, I'm like, I could go to sleep. I'm not going to, but I could. I got up at 5:30 p.m. Was like, I could still sleep, but I need to be awake. I've already slept really late. But I really could go to sleep again. So hopefully that means I'll sleep well tonight. Hopefully. It feels like with all the pollen in the air, I didn't sleep all that great, which is probably part of the bleh. The Mistlands Dwergar had fire mages. Are there any Dwergar frost mages in the Ashlands? I could point to some cultural interchange. Yeah, I believe we have seen some frost fellas here. Some of these frost puffs. Wow, I didn't know frost puffs existed. That's sorry, I totally misread that. Smoke puffs. It looks like they took out some, a living person, huh? Nice change of pace. Oh, you guys got the vultures. Alright, I'm gonna try and take out this spawner. It's here. It's really close. Might as well do it. Is that water? Dude, what? Is that water? Get out of here. That's water.
The other side?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. I didn't realize there was another shore to make it to. How cool is that? There's combat happening somewhere, but I can't tell where. Oh boy, hi, how's it going? Cool.
You do have bone mass if you need it.
Indeed.
I don't think you need it.
No, I don't. Sorry, I gotta get my stamina. With that big of a group, I wonder... Yeah, they got him. Damn. That sucks. For them. Anyway, my inventory is full, so I should get ahead of here. Frost prosts, indeed. Find them. That's what we're gonna find in the deep north, are frost prosts. They'll be sticking out of the ground. Is there anything that can go in here? Nope. Well, the regular... Yeah, those can go. Okay, this needs to be delivered. Imagine running into a Dwergar boat. That'd be cool. And it would explain how they got into the Ashlands. Or at least how they've spread. I mean, they have docks. So they probably have boats. Alright, there we go. Let's start unloading this thing. Lots of Ashwood. Very good thing. We have a charred skull. The feathers, I'm gonna swap them with the coins. So we're already full up on feathers in here. Coins go there. The soft tissue's gonna go outside in a minute. I'm just gonna drop everything else off first. Oh yeah, I forgot. Got more eggs. Very good thing. Okay, switch. Actually, let me grab this because we're right next to it. There we go. Got the wood right here. All this goes nearby. So you go there, you go there. Ashwood there. We have doubled the amount of Ashwood yet again. And then here. Yeah, but just like imagine sailing around, like just, sailing wherever, and then you just come across another ship and turns out it's the Dwergar. It's like you sail up to them and they're like, wow, a Viking all the way out here? Just, their typical dialogue, and then they're just like, watch out for the sea serpents, they'll destroy your boat really quick. Or like just sailing along and you come across a battle with a sea serpent and a bunch of Dwergar. I think that'd be really cool. Jeez, imagine running into the Dwergar before you make it to the Mistlands. Which, I mean, technically you do. Haldor is a Dwergar. Haldor and Hildir are, like, probably the first ones you ever meet, but... Just, I'm talking, like, the regular unnamed variety, running into them. Dwergar sailors and Dwergar captains, and... That would be a cool change. So I know people have been talking about how the ocean feels kind of empty outside of the occasional sea serpent.
And fish.
And, well, yeah, fish, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, but otherwise there's really nothing to do out there. It's just an obstacle.
Well, but really, sorry, I've got a caramel in my mouth.
I hear you.
The running around the grasslands is kind of the same way. I mean, what do you have?
Plains?
The plains. You've got the death mosquitoes. You have the locks,
Mm-hmm.
and the one that starts with N.
You've got the fuelings.
Fuelings.
But then
That's
there's
it.
also the fueling camps. You've got the birch trees.
Mm.
There's the cloudberries.
But I mean, realistically, when you're out on a large body of water, you're pretty much surrounded by insects, birds, and fish, and then whomever's in the boat with you. That's it. I mean, that's reality.
Yeah. Yeah, but in a game, it's supposed to be a fantastical representation. It's not necessarily supposed to...
Well, so what else would you propose?
Well, like the running into the Dwergar, sailing around, or like maybe more serpents, or more things to land on besides like the Leviathans. Like maybe you find other like item spots. It's like, hey, here's a spot where you can find this specific metal or something like that. I don't know, just more discoverables out on the water to make things interesting.
Yeah, and I guess from my point of view, I don't expect to find a whole lot in a large body of water. I just don't. Just because, reality,
There's not a lot up there.
there's
Or
just really not, yeah.
diving. There's a lot of stuff underwater.
Now, if you're
If you
able to
dive.
swim,
Yeah.
that would be different. Because there's a lot of animal life, especially on the sea floor.
Mm-hmm.
Scavengers, but you're not going to run into like sharks all the time, and you're not going to run into swordfish and
Right, those would be kind of a rarity.
right, unless you're on a reef, and then you're going to have fish galore. But out in the middle, you're again not going to find a whole lot.
Yeah. I guess what I'm saying is there are things they could do to make the ocean more interesting.
A little more interesting, but at the same shot, if they just overload it with stuff,
Well,
I guess there's a balance to be struck there.
yeah. Okay. these goodies that are still laying around. Something exploded here.
Yeah, something definitely went down.
Yep.
Now, where was the, we were talking offline, that you wanted to go to the future goals.
It's right over there. I'll hit it in a second. I want to get a little more chopping done first. Look at the stump. There we go, stump done. Any flyers? Doesn't look like it. Yes, we're safe for now. Yeah, how interesting though. I didn't expect to run into more water over there. I thought once you hit the ashlands, it was just, you know, land until you got to the edge. Pretty cool discovery. Is that another spawner all the way out there? Yes, it is. Hey, do you mind? Thank you. Hey guys. Try it again, I dare you. There we go. Hey man. Get out of here with that. Oh wow, my inventory's already full. Okay. Wasn't expecting it to happen that fast. Yeah, auto pickup is on, so it really did just like fill up that fast. I can pick up more trees, but I don't have slots for any like new items. Pretty quick. Okay, and I've still got more space. Nice. Alright, now I need to go ahead and head back. Hey, buddy. Doesn't that suck for you? Whoops. I kind of overestimated how far I would go. That's okay. Hmm? Hey. How's it going? Alright, I don't see anybody else. Through the portal we go. I think after this next round of like picking everything up, I'll hit the putrid cave. It sure is nice walking through the portal and then it's like, oh, everything is so beautiful. Everything is wonderful here and there's no danger. This is nice. Now, like for a brief moment, the ashlands look nice too when you go through the portal. It's like, wow. Now, if it looked like this, we found legs, found someone's legs. Someone has their legs out. Okay, there's more stuff over here. Something happened here. You hope it's a miracle, but probably not. Hey! Over near my portal! Don't destroy that! Not yours! he already destroyed my table. Goodies are lying around. Yeah, those Dwergar that were wandering around are definitely not here anymore. 100% dead. Okay, looks like that's all the goodies. So, portal, and then putrid hole. Is that your new paying the water bill? Hit the putrid cave? I don't know, they seem pretty certain that that was theirs to destroy. Are you sure you own that? You know, I did a while back build it. I do believe I am the only one that can build tables like that. So I'd be pretty surprised if that Asksvin built it and it was theirs. I would be very surprised if that were the case. Okay, no flyers. Alright. Putrid cave, here we come. Putrid hole! Okay, so it's typically not until we... Typically not until we pick up one of these that they get upset. Right? Hello? There you are. You know what? He's partly in the wall. Come out of the wall. Come out of the wall. Ow. There we go. So I guess it's really a positional thing and not like waiting for you to take a certain thing. Asksvin skeleton? Huh? I guess I'd never picked up a rib cage before this. Are there any chests that I can store things in for now? Doesn't look like it. Looks like I'll just have to make a few trips. Sometimes there's chests in here and sometimes there aren't. Yeah, these ribs have already been stripped clean of any meat. Alright. What? Yeah. Probably a misunderstanding. What a cutie. Are you saying what a cutie to the Morgan? Okay, I see no fellas. Coast is cleared. Walk right in. I'm gonna go look at this Asksvin skeleton. What is this supposed to be for?
Yeah, because I don't remember seeing it before either. Not that I've run around in the game with without you.
What is it? I don't see it in here at all. Not in crafting. Oh, here you are, right at the bottom. Furniture. Oh, you literally just get like a little... Okay. Like a little... It's a little decorative thing. So let me grab this. We'll go ahead and dump all of this. fella. Yeah, we'll go build him somewhere. Probably build him in the room.
It's like the little wooden puzzle kits that you get.
Yeah. The 3D puzzles.
Well, yeah, typically like when you go to the zoo and stuff like that. But well, I suppose you can get them in regular stores too. But they seem to be much more prevalent there when you go to like a science museum or a zoo.
Yeah. Okay, so I just need the pelvis and the neck. So the pelvis, neck. Yeah, let's go make this little guy. We'll put him right here. Look at him. Use. He's a chair. He's a chair. Oh my gosh. He's a little chair. Aw. Well, that's fun. Yeah, he's just a little guy. If I can make another one, they can represent Ponder and Riddle, the first ones. Oh, that's so sad. But they could. In their memory. Oh, we have a full stack of these now. Ouch. I had a chest for the pot shards, I think. I have 15 soft tissue now. Very nice. Didn't I have a chest for the pot shards? Yes. Morgan hearts, Morgan sinew. Got some iron out of there too, which I'm kind of surprised about, but it was probably from the pots. Okay, the soft tissue will be going outside. Oh man, we gotta find another another rib cage. So let's see. We had some stones. We have some Browston. What else is weighing us down? Ashwood. There we go. Got some wood. Bones. Ladder. You go over here. You go over here. Wait. Yes. There you go. I'll put up a little, like, yeah, I'll go up and put some things for them. Hold on. I don't know how many it takes to actually make that. This should be enough, though. Okay, two, yeah. This is the front, and this is the front, okay. So we'll just say, like, okay, here, and then we'll do yellow. There we go, in memory of Ponder. And then on the other side, we'll have one in memory of Riddle. There we go. This feels right. I wonder what gave them the idea to, make it so that you could rebuild the skeleton like that. There we go. I should probably repair my axes while I'm here, now that I've looked up and seen they're a little less than halfway. What else can we put away? So, it's okay. You need to go back. You go outside. We got the proustite powder there. Smoke puffs over here. And that extra one up there. Right. And then we'll need to go back, finish emptying out the putrid hole, and then after that there is there's a Flametal spire nearby. I think I'll hit that when we get done. There's still a few trees as well that I'll need to finish off, but there's the Flametal is right there. It sounds like it's raining again. Why would you do this? How dare you rain again? You will sleep through the rain. Whew. Big stretch. There we go. Go ahead and hit those. Oh, yes. Gotta get the cart back outside. So that's got bones and the soft tissue. Oh, yeah, we can load the soft tissue. Yeah, okay. Load the soft tissue into the Ader process at the refinery. Yes, so we can get more refined Ader. How much more will we be able to put in there? I'll go this side this time. Doesn't really make a difference. Just why not? Ooh, right in the middle. It is. Okay, so the bones go back downstairs. And here. And the refinement stuff goes over here. I suppose while I'm over here, I'll check the ask spins as well. How much do we have to refine here? Let's see. That can hold 20. This is 15. That can also hold 20, and it's got 6 in it right now. So if I just grab more sap real quick, I can get them to even out. So I would need 9 sap to match up with the 15 that we've got here. I probably won't be going back out that door. There we go. Cool. You know what? Oh yeah, it is the 3rd floor that doesn't have any other entrance. So through here. That's now 15. Okay, now that'll start going. Sounds like they're already doing their work. I don't think anything has happened yet. It does not look like it. Hello, Amy. Waiting by the door. Okay, so I've got to give them more time. Until then, please finish out that area. Not seeing fellas or flyers. So in we go. Probably be a couple trips, to be honest. side here. That one was just pot shards this time. Nope, nothing over here. Got some entrails and a silver necklace. Okay. Huh. Is there really no, like, middle pillar? There's not. Okay. I'll actually mark where it's supposed to be. Cross you off. Okay.
Witchy there.
It was a little movie there. Suppose I'll finish killing these. Another just regular bone fragments. My stream, at least the playback that I've been using, seems to have frozen. There we go, it's back. Okay. So putrid hole finished. A lot of bones in the inventory. Probably go ahead and swap back to this. There's plenty of fellas over there. Playback fine for me. Yeah, I know it's, my internet is being a little funky is all. You fool! Striking me makes me stronger! Come here. Ah, I missed. Oh. Did it again. I wasn't expecting it to. Okay, I can probably pick this up too. Well, that really doesn't give you much, does it? Alright, what goodies are in here? I know sometimes Morgans can spawn in this kind of section. I see. Very full. Hi! Boy, that sucks for you, doesn't it?
I haven't seen the vulture for a while.
Yeah, they haven't really... Hey, man. Alright, it's portal time again. Wahaha! Whoa!
Nice.
Clone please. Okay, you can change the way your camera does its thing. I was kind of hoping to freeze him with the freezing skill, but it's not doing it. Explode, please, thank you. Ow. Him right away. Hey, come here. Hey! Fine then. You want me? Come get me. Is he following me? Nope, he just walked away. Fine then. Be that way. I have stuff to put away, so I'm gonna go do it. That went from like 0 to 7 pretty quick.
Once again, bone mass, doing the heavy lifting.
Uh-huh. Putrid hole is empty. I'll see if this is done, because otherwise, if I leave it alone, it'll destroy the door. Oh, there's still plenty for it to do, so I'll put this extra in. You know what? You can go in here. Why not? It's already there. Alright. Back through the portal. Beep beep. Alright. Don't see any more fellas. But I do need to clean up the mess I made. Hey, if you wouldn't mind knocking down this tree for me? That really didn't do it. I kind of wish you could create ash trees. I know you can't plant them, that's not how it works, but I wish you could make them. Like, set fire to a tree and it turns it into an ash tree. What if the Elder had different, like, variants? Based on what tree he was supposed to be. It's like the beech tree is the first version you come across. And then, as you continue to challenge him, he gets stronger and stronger until you fight the ash tree variant. Really, wouldn't it be the Yggdrasil variant that'd be the worst? Because even though the Ashwood is in the Ashland biome, that would just have to be his, like, on fire variant. But really, Yggdrasil would be the strongest, wouldn't it? I would think so. What if, because I've still got a lot of things that I need to pick up over there. Just gonna temporarily make another box. And I'll fix it as we keep going. Alright. Oh, hey. I want to refill on those. No particular reason. Are you what I think you are? You are. Damn. Wow. Ha. saw flapping wings. Here we go.
Which kind of flapping wings? Vulture or Valkyrie?
Valkyrie. But it's just the wavies from the heat. Those were ready to break. Battle definitely happened over here. Nice. I was needing more of this stuff. Which wings? I know I saw flapping that time. Oh, just you guys. Okay, that's fine. A really big section here. Trying to encourage them to come over here. Yep, they know I'm here. No, they don't. I can just hear them squawking. She's hot on your tail? Who is?
I don't remember that one.
Is... No. Brenna? It's Brenna!
In the what?
In the Ashley... What?
Okay.
Hey! Can you explode for me, please? It's Brenna!
Yeah, the lava bomb took out 3 out of the 4 skellies there.
Yeah.
Talk about
Brenna?
snafu.
Boy, you didn't plan this out, did you?
Yeah. Somebody didn't read the memo.
Oh no. That's all she wrote. Brenna is already down, so I mean, I don't know what they were expecting. Hey.
Right.
That's really funny though. Slomulus, for real. This is a unmitigated disaster for these guys. You know, if I just let them spawn though, I need to try to lure them to some charred fellas and see how they fare. She got burnt. Aw, does that mean they're all gone? Nope, there's that one. Yes, okay, yes, perfect. You guys need to come with me. I need to drop stuff off at the portal, so I'm gonna like slowly make my way. They should follow me though. Perfect. Hey man, you want to see your smaller variant? Are they all just gonna follow me? You're not gonna fight each other? Why not? Is it because they're all undead? They're all... Yeah, they're probably part of the same faction. Aw, man. I was really excited to watch that play out. Aw. Fair enough. Okay, I'm getting out of here. That would have been so great to watch him just swing and one-shot those skeletons. Ah, man. I did not know. Hang on. Is it specifically Brenna that can do that? So let me see. Is there a way to... Hang on. So, I guess yeah. So events? List of events. Charred spawners, blobs, ghosts, skeletons, circlings. Shot on your tail. Huh. So the hill deer bosses can spawn in any biome. Okay, well, any biome, but I thought it was like it's disabled by nothing. Okay. Enabled by returning the chests. So I guess it doesn't, you don't need to be near a base for that to happen. Unless for some reason it counted that spot as like enough of a base.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was weird. Looks like we're getting close to the end of the day, so I'll just pick up the rest of that stuff tomorrow. But like, that was a shock. Oh, I should check out the check this out to make sure it doesn't break the door. There we go. Okay, so that's done. Minimal damage. Okay. Not a lot of carry weight. Hey guys. Ah, we got an egg here. Cool, we've already got a couple. Looks like that's it for now. Hey, buddy. Sorry. Huh. Either way, what a fun spot for Brenna to show up.
It was definitely entertaining.
Just what are you doing here? Now imagine if Gear Hoffa had popped up there. That would have been kind of funny.
So that's the ice wolf.
Yeah, he is. It's like, I don't think you thought this through, man. You're an ice wolf in a hot place and you're all by yourself. As far as the ice is concerned. The rest are fire fellas. Okay, what else can I do? Pop shards. Oh, I need to drop off the ask spin eggs. I think you just must have been near 3 base structures. I think you're right. Wow, he did not take long to pop up. Do I have any fire stuff? I do, because this is out. That didn't take him long to pop up. I thought, you know, which is that? For now. Anyway. Hey man, I'll get to you in a bit. If he ends up walking in the house, I'll take him out. That's not what I thought I had. Alright. Got some sulfur. What else goes over here? The pot shards. I don't remember what I needed the refined ader for over here. Oh, the helmet. I can't upgrade it yet, but it's the helmet. Okay, well. How much refined ader does it take to upgrade my cape? 9. I got 5 here, so the next round will be going over here. Okay, the bones just need to stay in here, because I can't put them away. Well, you know, we don't get to see Brenna very much, so it was kind of nice to see her again. It's always either Gear Hoffa or the bros. I like to interpret it as she tends to know better. She knows it'll the way it will end. But sometimes just can't help herself. We got a single piece of bronze. got some entrails, and then a couple trophies. Ah! Aha! What do I have? Okay. Culture, warrior, there we go. Umbrella right here. We got 9, 9, 9. Really? And 9 of these too? Huh. I actually have an equal amount of trophies for all of them. And they drop trophies every time. I could have sworn the others visit a lot more often than Brenna does. I don't know. Maybe they don't drop trophies every time. Go. You know what? We have a lot of Ashwood hide. I should see if I... Who dares? Who dares? No, it is you. Stinker. Alright, I'm gonna try to make that Ashwood hide armor. See what that looks like. I believe I've got the pants already, but I don't have anything else. I might have the helmet, actually. We'll see. We'll see what we've got. Do that. What's here? Yep, we've got the pants and we've got the hat. So let me just grab what's here. Ooh, not a whole lot left there. What do I need to make these items? Ask. Okay. So I need lox pelt and linen thread. That explains why the lox pelt was in there. I need linen thread. I should look into that ask cape as well. Upgraded something? Anyway, so now I've got all those. I believe the cape is over here. Because it's got a special... yeah. Oh, only 2 Morgan sinews. We can swing that. Make the full set right here and now. Cool, okay. So we've got the full set. Trousers and hood. Cool. So let's get out into the morning light and see this. Okay. Pretty simple looking, but I do like the green. I should take off the Megan Yord because that gold bit is not part of it. There we go. Just a simple belt. Now this cape has something called Wind Run. It says increase run speed and greatly reduce stamina use when running with the wind. Let the wind guide you to victory. And dodge stamina usage down 15%. So if I was running that way, so let me do this. Find a place that I can kind of just run with the wind like that. So like, kind of that way. Running with the wind. What was it? It was just increase run speed and decrease stamina usage. I can see the stamina usage has definitely gone down. Okay, so now if I run the other way. Oh yeah, definitely noticing the stamina. But I can't say that I'm noticing the speed very much. I don't think it increases the speed much. And it might just be because I've been wearing heavy armor this whole time, and anything is faster. I don't know, now this is starting to feel a little faster. So what if I then, since it's just the cape that does it and not the rest of the armor, if I put it together with Ratatosk and the Fenrir set? Fenris gear. Sorry, it's Fenris. How fast would I go? I'll casually just walk over there. So we don't, you know what? This would be a gauge of like, the wind has changed direction. I just saw it. So I'm essentially running opposite of the wind right now. So this is already pretty fast. So how fast? The other way. Oh, there's a difference. Okay. We are schmoovin'. So if you want to get somewhere quick and the wind is going your way, this is a great way to do that. Hey! There was still a fella out here. He got a neck. Hello. Don't worry, I'm not coming for you.
Virgo?
Yeah. So yeah, we're flying. Moving pretty dang fast with this. Oh, cool, look at on the cape. I didn't even notice there was a little brown accent to it. So what do we think? That's pretty fun. I gotta say, I do like the look of this armor. I think it's very nice. What do you think of it?
I mean, it's very well coordinated.
Yeah.
And there's definitely a speed boost and a stamina buff as far as the running is concerned, where it just doesn't really go down compared to normal. So yeah, that it's a nice little benefit, but with where you're going to be though, um, heavy armor is preferred.
Yeah, I'm in agreement there.
But yeah, definitely nice to have.
Yep. And I've got bragging rights completing the set. So what else? Is there anything else that it adds? A lighter armor lets you move more freely, every move requiring less energy. So, run stamina usage, jump stamina usage, attack stamina usage is all down. So like with the whole set, it looks like that's what it gives you. And then that also gives you wind run. So you can really just like fly with this and it won't take a lot of your stamina away. This also gives you pierce resistance. Pierce plus 10%. Oh no, no, you do extra pierce damage is what it is, not resistance. But yay, we completed the set. So I guess if we're really wanting to go full completionist, the next thing we need to do is the Embla set, which also takes Ask Svenhide, but it takes Flametal and a lot of refined Aether. Ooh. Okay, we've got the hide, but we don't have the Aether for it. Interesting, though. Okay, I'll go ahead and put this away. And this as well. What else have to put away? Over here. Thinking of the armor, though. I need to put the armor away. Really, it should go here. I've just been using it so much that I had it in the quickfire box. Guys, come up here. I should refill my potions while I'm here, I guess. Overall, a nice little set. Okay, we need to be in the business of picking things up, though. Okay, these go outside. Lots of bones. That might be nice to, like... That's got a nice casual look to it, I feel like. So, like, running around the house... having that extra support while also looking nice. Here, give me just a second. Sorry, we just had a little, aunt wanted to come in and talk for a second. It says, I could rock one of those carts around the house or yard, carry all my stuff, and I could sit in it if tired. That would be nice, if you could do it that way. Well, I mean, technically you can sit in the cart, but... yeah.
That's how a lot of walkers are set up. is that you walk around with it, and then if you get tired, you just turn around and you drop the platform and you sit down.
Yeah. Yeah, don't you? Yeah, you've got that walker that does that.
I do not.
No, is it like a cane?
But my both my mom and my dad have a walker like that.
Yeah, that's right. See, now there isn't any stuff in it, so we can securely, like, we won't be shifting around in it.
But yeah, I picked up that one cane when a couple of years ago.
A couple years ago, and then it ended up being flimsy.
Completely, yeah. They're like, oh yeah, rated for 250 pounds, and I was not even 200 pounds, and that thing started bending. When I sat down, and it's like, yeah, okay, nice.
Sure.
And actually, when just
yeah.
The last time that I had to go in and they wanted to do physical therapy on me, they walked in with one of those, and that's what they were going to have me do the therapy with. And I'm like, yeah, no, that ain't happening.
That thing is flimsy.
Yeah.
Okay, so there we go.
Which I thought it was pretty stupid. So I messed up my shoulder a little while back. Like, I locked it up. I could not lift my arm at all. And for physical therapy, they brought in a cane for me to use. I mean, where's your brain in that?
Having issues with your shoulder, and then they're like, oh,
Yeah,
it's a walking thing, right?
Yeah, we brought in a cane for you to help with your shoulder. What?
It's like, I don't know about that.
Well,
really dark down
so needless to say, I refused therapy.
Yeah, because you didn't need help walking. You were walking just fine.
Yep.
I wonder if there was just like something lost in translation with, like, you know, we need to sign him up for physical therapy, and they're like, oh, therapy, so he must need a cane. He must need walking assistance. It's like wrong limb.
Yep. Well, and then to find out that it was the same POS that I had purchased, 2 years ago. I was shocked to see such a cheap thing brought in, but at the same time, I'm not. I mean,
At a hospital?
yeah, because a lot of the equipment that I have purchased for myself has been of a much higher quality than what they've tried to issue me at the hospital.
Well, they're limited by their budget, and since you're...
Oh yeah, no. So here's the deal: is that if it costs $100 and they issue it to you, they charge you $300.
That is true.
But then if you go buy it yourself, it's just $100. But what they've worked out with a lot of these medical supplies places, is that you have to have a prescription to buy it.
I seem to recall running into something like that in the past.
Yeah.
Running up over there. Weren't there three? There were 3 vultures, I thought.
So yes, Evil, I agree with your statement. Too many people and doctors don't understand how to use canes. And I will also say crutches. They don't know how to adjust crutches.
Oh, shit! Ow!
Hello, bone mass.
Roll!
There you go. Crutches are the same way. You're not supposed to, actually rest your body on the padding. You're supposed to have like an inch or so gap.
Yeah.
That was a nice recovery, by the way.
Thank you. That went from 0 to 10 really quick. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, we didn't find that out until, when you broke your foot.
I broke my foot, yeah.
A few years ago.
And then when I was walking around with the crutches, I was hurting my arms.
Yep.
Can you explode, please? Explode! Ouch. Now he's running away. I will let him. Oh, now he's coming back. Here, get closer to me, would you? Thank you.
Your inventory must be
It is, yeah. That's why I'm running back. Huh! A new Dwergar set. How's it going, guys? Whoa, they took out an Ask Spin out here. Greetings.
There's not much of them left.
No, they've been fighting for a little while.
There goes the lava.
Yep. Yeah, I remember that. And then, was it you that told me I was using them wrong?
No.
It was like something, someone.
And I don't remember who it was, but they were like, no, it's supposed to be done this way, and we're like, what?
I didn't have the Mega Nord equipped either. That probably doesn't help. What time of day is it? Can I risk going back in there?
It is daylight.
It is daylight, but we're quickly losing it.
Yep.
I can probably dip in there. Or just a little longer. Not a lot longer.
Nope, just to fill up and...
Fill up and book.
Yep.
A collect and dash. Hi. Oops. That's probably part of why. What's my running at? Did I just max it? Yep, just maxed it. Beep beep. Those are the fiddleheads, so I don't need to be heading there. Here we go. Plenty of stuff to pick up over here. Okay. Got that one. So we can head a little further in. Yeah, it's mostly groused in.
But still, it's like, hey, it's inverse snowing.
Inverse snowing?
Yeah, the little white particles are flowing up instead of down.
Oh, they go up, down, and all around. Okay, there's still stuff here, but I don't have the space to pick it up. So I'll leave that marker, but I need to be going.
Yeah, but you might be able to go to your right just here. I thought you got a marker there, that's why.
Yeah, it's the fiddleheads.
Okay. I just figured that if you had a partial stack going, you could have completed.
Whoa. Oh, they got him! Frankly, I'm surprised you survived that. Why can't I pick this up? Because it's an Ask Spin trophy. Steal that. Alright, hopefully they'll be alive by the time I get back. They might not be. Thought it was Ash. It is Ash. But Dad just called it inverse snow. It is Ash, though. Alright.
Well, so the sparkly, though, isn't specific to loot from the Ashwoods. They use it for everything from berries to stone to animal meat.
Yeah, it's anything that you can walk up and pick up.
Correct.
Is all it is.
It's a lootable.
Yeah. Drop all this stuff off. And then I'd like to try to hit that spire. Like,
Oh.
go grab the rest of that stuff, but then actually start mining, because I would like to do that too.
On the spire.
Yeah, the spire has been in sight this whole time. I just haven't hit it yet, because I've been focusing on the trees and a little exploration. There's a big rock pretty close to it that I should be able to jump off of to get to it. There we go. What else?
Well, yeah, because your other option is to build platforms to get to it, or tame another.
Tame another Ask Spin?
Yeah, and hope to control it.
I would not be able to.
Yep, because the second you got off it,
It
game
started
over.
running away, yeah. No, don't worry, I've got a way to get to it.
I don't mean to laugh, but at the same shot, that was.
if it wasn't such a serious situation and I wasn't already frustrated about, like, trying to get my stuff back, it would have been kind of funny. If it wasn't such a, yeah, like, such a dire situation, it would have been funny. But, if you can believe it, humans and lava don't mix. At least not without severely injuring the human in question. So I've got a regular skull here, and then across. I wonder if I've got enough, enough money to buy more of those Dwergar lamps, because it's definitely dark over here. Okay, those just
I've
go
got several
outside.
stacks of coin, but I know they're expensive. I don't remember how expensive they are.
Yeah. 650 coins, I think, so,
And how big is a stack?
999, so it's a little over half.
Well, yeah, 2/3.
I guess I could look at, I've got a lot of things I need to sell. If we want to do just a quick little Haldor detour. Yeah, well, probably could. I need to bring this outside.
Yeah, I'd finish emptying the cart first.
Yeah, and that won't take long.
How are you doing on your repair work? Looks okay. Your potion levels.
Are okay.
Oh
I've
yeah,
got-
you've got the grenades too. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I haven't needed to use them, but they're in the inventory in case I need to.
Those are pretty cool. Evil, if you haven't seen the little grenades. Very specific use, but they're fun.
Yeah, you throw them in the lava and they create platforms.
Yep. On the timer.
Yeah, they will let you know when they are no longer active because
Yep.
they'll just start sinking into the lava.
Yeah, Ron was there when. Well, Ron actually helped discover them with us.
Yeah.
I should say that Ron was there when they were discovered and actually kind of
No,
hinted
Ron-
and nudged just a little bit, shall we say?
Yeah, because I lost my stuff in the lava and I didn't know how to get it back, and that's what we were messing around with, like trying to tame the ask fins to get them to walk over there, but they wouldn't stay, and so I couldn't reliably get my stuff back. And Ron was like, "Okay, I can't just sit by anymore and watch you
Right.
struggle.
Yeah,
use the
pain is too
grenades." Yeah. All right. Haldor, my man, how's it going? Welcome to my neck of the woods, as it were. Okay, so and I now have. Yeah. Okay, that was enough for two. Use it well. Will do. Hello, Halstein. How are you? Oh! He made a little sound! I didn't know he got dialogue. Oh, wait, no, it was you. Why did you make that sound? Anyway. I'll see you guys.
Breeze.
Breeze. Very important to breeze.
And I think there's also this one.
Yeah, right over there.
Yep.
Not gonna whistle for the thistle, huh? Aw, man.
There you go.
Aha. For old time's sake.
For old times.
Haven't whistled for the thistle in a long time.
Correct.
We also haven't been doing a lot of exploration in the Black Forest for a while.
Correct. Quite a long time.
Yeah, perhaps. Just a little. Alright, time to put our stuff away. And then I get to go do some item retrieval in the Ashlands. So we've got thistle here. Got the blueberries here. We still have some cash. Just not enough to buy another circlet. We have two. It's better than what we started with. I'll take it.
Sarai.
Alright. Nope. Set it on that, please. Thank you. There we go. So now this strip is finished. How many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We need 18 more circlets.
Okay then.
Yeah.
I guess you better start looting some stuff.
I guess I better start doing that, huh? Lots of cash needed for that. Oh, for a second I thought it stopped raining. Alright, hold on. I've got a way to get over there without being rained on. Cross over here, drop down here. Here we go. I got rained on anyway at one point. That's fine. The fire is getting rid of the wetness. I can just repair that from here. Alright, there we go. Taken care of. Alright, Flametal, here we come. Oh,
So you're not going to go pick up the rest of the inventory just to clear it?
nope, not in this weather. That I can't see through that.
No, that's why I was saying just you pick up the inventory that's on the ground
I
and then leave.
I picked up the little bit that was there close to the portal, but I would not be able to see my way over, like, to the farther section and back.
Okay, fair enough.
So I guess we gotta find something to do for part of the day. Did I already grab all the stuff that was being refined? I think I did.
Well, and you have minor repairs that can be done.
Yeah. Okay, I did. Alright. Well, I guess I'll pick these as well. They've been sitting here a while.
You can try fishing again.
I could do that. Let's see, right now I don't see any fish. Oh,
Yeah,
there's,
right there.
yeah, there's right there.
And there's some land you can drag them up on right there.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we can do that. We can fish for a bit.
It's been, it's been a while.
It's been a long time, but there's a good reason.
Eh.
It's because the fishing isn't so great. So let's see, I need you.
Yep. But you'll never get better at it if you don't practice. Just like sneaking.
I don't like that you're right. I don't appreciate the truth that you're hitting me with. The fishinger. We are the fishinger. Oh, the sun. Is the sun coming out? It's lightening up a lot. No, I don't think it is actually. I'm just imagining things. Alright.
He's sitting there waiting for you.
Yep. I don't remember how to do this.
Left trigger pull, right trigger cast. Dodge is left trigger plus B. What are you dodging?
I see him swimming.
Yep, so I think the left trigger, the pull, just pulls it towards you, right?
Yes, it does.
There.
Yeah, he's
There
right.
you go. Nope.
Oh.
Yep,
Pulling.
as soon as the bobber goes down, you gotta pull him in. The hook you.
I don't have anywhere else to go with this. No, come here.
Just remember small movements.
Ah! He was right there. Damn it. Okay, I need to find a better spot to fish from, because I need to be able to pull him back from the water as well. Any other fish swimming over here?
Yeah, straight out.
Yeah, but that's where I just was. I'm talking
Yeah.
about over here, maybe? least you got like twice the stamina you had the last time. It goes away like really fast though.
Really, really fast.
Really, really fast. Fish out here. I'll try from here. I'll have it here. I see someone headed towards it. Hooked. Oh! There he is. Got him. Pull when they go still while they're struggling. Just don't do anything. Pulling while they're struggling does nothing but waste your stamina even faster, and they can't escape the current length of your line, so just wait it out. Ah. I see what you mean. Seems really far away. When they're out in the water, I can't tell when they're trying to get away, though, is the problem. Here's what I'll do.
There you go.
Nope, they didn't do it.
How about you pull your line out of the water instead of running around with it like that? Because he's already hit it twice and gotten off the line.
I'm just thinking you're supposed to be able to fish from the boat. Not like that. You're supposed to be able to fish from the boat. Let me see if I can do that.
But your backup tactic isn't going to work.
Yeah, I just want to know how you're supposed to do it. Yes, I see him. Trying to get away. How's this supposed to work? Duh! Whoa! Further! Further! Caught the pike! Yeah! Okay, cool! So if you can swing them into you as well, I guess that does it. Okay. Well, that explains some of the difficulty. I haven't managed to get them to swing into me.
No, because you kept walking up the shore. They never
Well,
got close to you.
Even when you're sitting on land, they don't do it. There we go. That's a perch. Oh my gosh. This is wonderfully easy. Is this how easy it's it was supposed to be this whole time?
Yep.
Oh, I'm struggling. There we go. Oh my gosh, look at him swing. There we go. Oh my gosh. So this is how you're supposed to do it. Sorry, I thought I caught something. Wow. So does that mean if I do...
Watch your line.
You're not wrong. I don't see anything in the water, though. I think you got it
Really?
wrong. I don't see anything.
There was something that came and approached your line, that's why I said watch your line, because it swam right up to it. And you're like,
I'm not
what's
seeing
going
anything.
on over here?
I'm
No,
not
he
seeing
swam
anything.
off. No, just whatever.
Alright. Well, still, if I fish from, like, an elevated position, then it seems like it's easier to do it that way. Huh.
So Ron is saying that that she guesses the boat is the key. That it's easier to fish from the boat than it is from land.
Yeah, it's an elevated position, so they end up just hanging from the line, and you don't have to drag them on the shore.
Well, and my point is you shouldn't have had to drag them on the shore to begin with.
Well, yeah, I don't know. We figured it out now. We can fish now. So that means I might have to huh. What do we want to do? Because I'm tempted to derail my original plan for stream, and instead of going for the Flametal, trying to fish out on the water. Now that we can do it now. What are folks' opinions? Should we fish?
Well, so why don't you fish in the Ashlands?
I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if there's any fish. I'll go to the bridge and look. Boats, docks, apparently the intended fishing spots. Who knew? Well, if you don't have a dock or a boat, you should be able to fish from land. It's hard to do. Okay. I don't see any fellas in the water.
Yeah, but I go in the boat. You get a better view of the boat than where you are.
True. The only thing I might fish up here is trouble. Speaking of trouble. Come here, Stinky. Come here. It's just in the water. Oh no, it sounded like a hit that time. Come here, you. Don't act like I don't see you. I know you're there. I'm looking right at you. Is he swimming away from me? He is. Well, okay then. Spoke of the dome. I guess so. It hangs out just below the surface, which is weird. And I'm really not seeing any fish. And the game will show you if there are fish nearby. I don't think there's any fish here. I think the place is just too hot. Are you seeing any fish?
I think we've seen fish up to the border of it. I think you're right that we've seen fish up to the border of it, but not actually in these waters.
It was worth checking out at least. You know, there's a potion. Well, technically a mead.
Going to like nowhere.
Yeah, I think that counts as Black Forest. Wait, I think it's down here. I seem to recall it being over here somewhere. Nowhere. I think that counts as Black Forest. I was gonna say there's a mead that I can make that increases my strength. Like carry weight. Can try to fish for him.
Yeah.
Work. Wait for him to swim back to shore. Ah! No! Ah! Got him. Let's see, are there any fish nearby? The only thing swimming in the water that I can see is another deer.
Yeah, well, you can off the boat, it was only after you threw the line in the water that the pike became visible.
No, they were there.
I didn't see them until after you got in the boat and started fishing from the boat.
You should be able to see them moving around in the water. Oh.
I'm not disagreeing that you should be able to see the fish. What I'm trying to say is I don't recall seeing the fish until after you started trying to fish.
Like I've got to motivate them to spawn in?
Yes.
Mistake! Maybe.
And I think the deer spawn here too frequently for you to stay focused on the fishing. Sorry.
We'll just go somewhere else. The fishing skill is way stronger than riding was? What does the fishing skill do besides decrease stamina usage? I'm curious.
Might make it that the fish show up easier.
Stamina drain and pull speed when fishing. So you can reel them in faster too. It's nighttime though. Checking the wiki for whether there's Ashland's fish, doesn't say. Apparently fishing, at fishing 100, it brings your reel speed from 2 meters per second to 6 and reduces the stamina consumption by 80%. Dang. There's, pufferfish out on the water. I don't know if you can use them for anything specific besides, like, other, like, fish recipes. It's like, I don't know if they give you... Realistically, pufferfish should give you, like, poison. Because they are poisonous.
Yep. I know I've seen salmon
Yeah.
as one of the fish types here when you were out on the ocean.
Yeah, and there was just, like, red...
The salmon is red.
No, I'm saying it almost looked like there was a red snapper or something like that.
Very well maybe.
So I would like to try to go sailing. Just like out in the water that's already like there. What am I trying to put away? Oh, this thing that needs to go outside. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop this off in here. Away. Oh, I thought I saw something out there. Oh yeah, Ron, I don't know, I think neither Ron nor Evil were here for this, but when I was catapulting myself across the water here, I watched a sea serpent spawn in. Kinda wanna see if I can get him to do it again. I also, set this up so that hopefully it'll hold on to the stairs here and won't roll backwards. It doesn't put me directly directly under the house, but it does bring me close. No, I don't see him. See, you hit land. I wonder if I could fish off the... Hold on. Is there a fishing spot over here? The fishing article does mention that the visible fish are the actual entities available to be caught, so if you don't see any fish in the area of water to start with, there's no point casting your line. See, and that's what I thought. Let's see, are there any fellas here? Rats.
The problem is, humor me, please.
Just to cast the line anyway?
Yes. Because they're not always easy to see. Especially when you're in the deeper water.
there's like white foamy spots that I'm... Oh! There's a fella! Yeah, I'll fish off of that way. Nope! Or I'll punch myself off the deck. You were never gonna catch anything at that exact place and time in the ash water anyway. That's kind of what I was thinking. If I tried to fish all the way from up here, that would not work out so well. But it would be funny. Oh. A little further out. There's a fish all the way down there. Line broke. Too far away. Okay, fair enough. I see them shining in the water over there. Come on. Oh, oh, I didn't see him there. There we go. And an amber pearl? The fish have goodies sometimes.
You might be better off standing on the railing.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's enough to know that I can do it from here. The fish have goodies sometimes. What a wonderful incentive. There are others over there, but I don't think I've cast it close enough for them to care. Let's see, where are your friends? Where are they? I could have sworn there was more than one fellow over here. I saw him. There you are.
Suck is if the birds in the game are like birds in real life, where they will try to steal your catch.
It'd be kind of funny. It'd be more incentive to kill the birds, that's for sure. Come on, I see you swimming to the right over there. There's a fellow right near the line. Come on. You know you want it. See, he's right there. Come on, come on. It's right there in front of your very eyes. See him? He is revealed by the tides. I think I need to cast it closer to him, actually. Oh, that's too far. Bring her in just a little bit. That's a little too far. Oh. Made a swing at it. There we go.
So Ron says, well, cool. Just checked the lighting page again, and apparently you can rent the Aspen skeletons. They just don't move. Yeah, you sat on the one by your bed for a while.
Yeah. Let me grab onto it, please. I brought him right up to me and it didn't swing him into me. Maybe I just need to, like, I need to facilitate the swinging, is what I need to do. Any other fellas? Yeah, there's a single fella in the water there. Yeah. Oh, he moved over there. the guy? Yeah, there he is. Oh, there's two guys. There we go. And flint! He had flint on him. These fish eat weird things. I see you. You can't escape me. You might be able to, actually, but I please don't. Oh, he's right there. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it! Did he just swim out further into the water? Come on. No, he's right there. Come on. You know you want it. It's right here. Right for you, right for the taking. Come on.
So catching up the chat, Ron says, just found confirmation of fish in the ashlands in the form of a particular fish type being catchable in the ashlands.
Oh. So it's just that particular spot that I was at that doesn't have them. Yeah, come here, come here. See, it's right there. You see it, you're looking right at it. You're swimming right past it. It's right here. Come on. There he goes, there he goes. Yes! Woohoo! Whoops.
Seems I have created a monster.
For the fish? Maybe. So there are fish in the ashlands, though. You know what? I know there's a fish, there are a few fish that swim off of this dock. I'm real sneaky. I can come out here and try to find them. There you are. It landed right next to him. Oh, come on. Come on. You can do it. See, look how big he is. It's gotta be a 1-star. He's swimming right underneath it. You have bait on it, right? Yeah, it baits it every time, I think. Come on. Oh, I think he sees it. Looking very direct. Ah! He's teasing me at this point. Just take the bait! There you go. Thank you. It's a 2-star pike. Oh! Haha! It said I lost him, but I caught him in the air. Nice. See, he was a 2-star. See, I thought he was a 1-star, but he was pretty big. It's specifically listed as Ashland's Shores, though, and given some other fish have things like biome shores semi-deep or biome shores very deep, I think that means the specific fish is only catchable close to the Ashland's mainland, not far out in the ash water. Okay. That's some good direction. So on the bridge, I just need to find a place closer. No confirmation one way or the other on whether you can catch normal ocean fish far out in the ash water, though.
It's probably
not.
a specific bay, like a bay feature.
I think you're right.
So not your man-made dock, but actual, a bay feature on the mainland And that's just me spitballing. I don't know for sure.
Suppose we'll have to see. I know different... Hang on. I believe depending on the biome you need different bait. So we have frosty fishing bait. It's not very nutritious, so the only fish that'll take this bait are the ones that are used to just eating ice. So that's probably, yeah. And then some fish already like it where the waters are warm, and this bait brings the temperature close to boiling, so I probably need hot fishing bait. Misty fishing bait guides fish to you through shrouded waters, probably fishing in the mistlands. Stingy, you're not immune to mosquito bites, and the fish here aren't immune to this snack. Cold, this bait doesn't look like much, but it's a treat to fish that live where it's cold and dark. Oh, these are specific to... Yeah, okay, so this is... Okay. Yeah, so no, the frosty fishing bait is probably for... This one's probably deep north, and then the cold fishing bait is for, like, the mountain. Interesting. Okay, so I gotta grab some of those warrior trophies then. Warrior trophies, clear off a spot on the shore, and then we'll see if we can catch some Ashland fish. How many do we have? 19. So I'll make 3. That is enough to make 60. Uh-oh, I have to sneeze. Hold on. Ugh. I dislike having allergies. I don't recommend getting allergies if you don't have them. 0 out of 10. Okay, so now we've got the hot fishing bait. Frosty is crafted with a Drake trophy, and Cold is crafted with Fen Ring, though, from what I glimpsed in your recipe, so both mountains materials. This is true. You know, there is, in the, Frosty Caves, you can sometimes find, like, a pool of water, and they have tetras in them. Tetras are difficult to get, just because you can only find them in those tiny ponds. So I wonder if that's the specific bait that's needed to get them. It's still pretty... Yeah, let me see if I can get closer to the shore on the bridge. Probably it then. Yeah! Yeah, you're probably right there. Okay, so we're here. Go ahead and make sure this is up to date. Over here. Through here. That's splashing around in the water. Might want those. No reason. Let's see. Are there any, like, you should be able to see what they look like, right? The fish and the whatnot? I'm hearing combat. I prefer it if you didn't commit combat near me. Hey, that would probably explain why there was combat. You boys wouldn't happen to know where any fish are, would ya? maybe they're only on the inner shore, the one you found tonight. You might be right. I suppose I'll have to go look. I can carry wait for that to sit down. The sun's already kind of going down, so I'll hit it the next morning. So I'm definitely not seeing any kind of fish out here. Is there anything on them that makes them particularly identifiable? Let's see. Back across. Sun's getting real low. It's also possible this just isn't a fishing hotspot right now. Maybe. Did get some soft tissue out of that though. Wasn't all for naught. I'll go and stick them in there. There we go. Well, and I can check these guys too. Yeah, it could change from day to day. I don't know though, because did you guys finish all of that already? I thought I put a lot over here, so I'm kind of surprised. Alright, I guess you need more. Alright, Angie, thank you for guarding the door, but I would like to be able to get through it. Thank you. So I guess I can check tomorrow, especially when it's lighter. Do fishing spots change, or are they the same every time? Because I've consistently found fish right off the shore of, right off the dock. Both here and at Channel 1, I've consistently found them. Alright, I need to...
So I will say in real life, fishing spots go hot and cold, depending on weather, time of day, yeah, how recently it's rained, all that kind of stuff.
I think I've noticed that the fish do get more active when it rains.
Just because it tends to stir up the sediment.
Yeah.
Kind of clouds the water up a little more, and they're able to get stuff that has settled to the bottom easier. The harder the rain, the more it murkies the water.
Yeah,
Murkifies the water.
yeah, it's the same time that you can get more worms.
Very different reasons.
Yeah.
When worms can't swim, and when there's water saturating the earth, they've got to get out, otherwise they drown.
Oh. Wonder if I can see any fish over here for the moment. I think it goes... Oh, nope. Fish just jumped out of the water over there. Okay. So potentially, the spots here might just stay the same.
Now, where your dock is currently located has been a consistent spot where the fish have been spawned.
Yes.
But like out in the middle of the oceans and stuff like that is going to be sporadic.
Maybe they are consistent and you just need to roam the shoreline to find one. Yeah, you know what? Let me hit up this portal again. I'll jump down and because this is where we are. So I could probably walk over. There isn't a portal here, but I could kind of just walk my way over to Old Death, and on the way there, see if there's any fishing spots. Those are already good to go. Those are good to go. Weather is fine. More blobs today. Haha! Friendly fire!
Nice.
Nice. All of this stuff
That
for
was
me.
very efficient.
Right? I didn't even have to swing my sword. I'm not seeing any fish here. I am, however, seeing Dwergar. How's it going, guys? Hey, you! Don't think I can't see you over there. Are you scaring the fish away?
Might be able to go at him with your axes.
He's not quite close enough. Oh my gosh.
Go quick. Go quick. Run in quick.
Yeah, I guess. Guess I'll take your stuff. He is. I think he just died.
I think he did too. Yeah.
Ouch, 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 ouch,
Just
ouch,
got
ouch.
yourself a meal and- That's a whole different kind of fishing.
For real. That was kind of fun. Still not seeing any fish though. But the water is really dark. And it's still kind of early in the morning.
It's actually, in real life,
One of the best times.
dawn and dusk.
Oops, I'm standing in the water. That's hurting. If I fish anything up, I won't be able to keep it. I can drop some bones, so that'll be fine. I'm not, you know, hurting for them, so I'm leaving them if I don't need them. I gotta say though, I'm really not seeing fish right now. I just, like, not looking hard enough? Are you seeing any fish?
And not no, but I would still throw my line in the water. Because again, you don't always see them because they might be too far under. And if nothing happens after a little bit, then we go, nope, nothing's going on here. You pull the line and go somewhere else. But you'll probably have better luck. I would say in a boat, typically, you've got better luck. And two,
Jeez, that landed right next to me.
yeah, the specific location, you know, that one bay or whatever that rock is.
Maybe.
Hey, it wants to feel the power of honestly, you haven't done enough fishing here for me to know exactly how the fishing is.
Yeah. Hey, man.
All I can say is, in real life, this is how you fish. Yep, and you're getting pretty far away from your portal, so you just want to go home, clear out, come back.
Well, I wanted to make it all the way to Old Death. That's what the plan was initially. Do it. Max is level 41. You wouldn't happen to know any good fishing spots, would you? No?
Yeah, look in the water for a little bit.
Hey. Oh boy. Just making it harder for your buddies.
Probably see. You just want to cook the fish.
Good. I don't mind the fighting. What? Oh, that's just okay. Watery stuff in the distance. Not indicative of fish. See, Old Death is right over there. They're shooting something. Are you trying to shoot my portal? Hey! Quit it! You hurt me. Stop it. Thank you. See, now we're at Old Death.
Turn around, turn around, turn around.
Whoops. I was just trying to get his attention. I won't be able to go out there and get that all burned before I reach it.
Yeah.
Oh well. Too good of a shot. Okay then. I'll shoot it up farther than that.
Yeah, because it seems like it's a pretty gentle slope here. It's pretty shallow. Is there a reason why you're facing away like that? Just for the vulture?
No, it's because I wanted to shift away, but if I move again, it'll bring it in further, and I don't want that. I'm really not seeing any movement in here. Not even hints of movement from fish.
No, bring it in.
I don't know. Oh, what's over here? Got some smoke puffs. I won't be able to pick them up. Okay. I don't know. I guess I'll go grab some of that stuff I had to leave behind and go back through the bridge. I'll pick some goodies along the way. Alright. I have to move some things over here. I hear that I'm being shot at. Got the bones. Rylstite powder. That explains what happened. Hey! While I still have, bone mass left. Ow! Oh, I rolled right into him. I didn't time that correctly. That's fine. Still alive. Grab that stuff, and keep moving. You can keep looking out at the, Hey, you can see, a branch of Yggdrasil from here. Kind of surprised. No fishy whispers. I don't know. Maybe they are just on the inner side. I'm really not seeing anything. Maybe I could look up tips for Ashwood fishing. Hey, man. Something happened here. I hope it's a miracle, but probably not. You missed! I even turned around and you missed! I can pick up this stuff too. Ow. Ow. With these axes, my owl turns into your owl. Axes level 42. You think the trees will save you? Okay, let's get out of here then. Let us skedaddle, as they say. Hey, you want to come over here? Yeah. Perfect. Fella down there. Ah, can't pick up the egg. That's okay. I can come right back for it. Everything is still full. What? Egg. I don't know. Maybe there are specific spots in the Ashlands where you can fish. I'm not just saying, like, you know, find a spot where they're going to spawn, but maybe it's a situation like,
what Ron was saying was, there was kind of like a bay or something that, it's a labeled location almost. That was the gist of what, let me see if I can find it.
well, and I know I still have that one other place to check, near Nash Tree.
It's specifically listed as Ashland's Shores.
Well,
So it's a location.
That's where I was.
Well, you were on the shores of the Ashlands, not some. Did it pop up and say Ashland's Shores?
No, I don't think it would tell me something like that.
But, like,
It'll tell me when I'm entering a biome for the first time, or when I'm entering like the Putrid Hole or the Troll Cave.
But that's what I was wondering, is it if it was a named location like those?
I don't think it would be something like that, because it hasn't done it for any other biome. There's no other like places within biomes, so there's no precedent for it.
But I'm also going to say that the Ashlands has been the least explored location so far.
Yeah. No, maybe I just... Whoa, look how low the axes are.
Yep.
Maybe I just haven't gotten lucky. Ooh, these are out. That's not good. Let me just go ahead and grab some wood real quick. I'll just make the rounds lighting things up, because I know the house is dark. Yeah, I don't know what the situation is with the Ashland fish. You might be right in that it's a labeled section, but again, I'm not entirely sure of that, just because no other biome has done anything like that. I mean, in the game files, it'll make the distinction, but it doesn't really tell me anything. I don't know. Anyway, I think I'll be doing more fishing. Are you serious? For real and true and serious? I'm trying to do something, and you come in here, interrupting all of my stuff. I just made this place look really nice. Don't you dare destroy that!
And you found him right away.
No, it's a 1-star.
Well, you have almost 8.5 minutes until bonus again, but these are not as difficult as
Zill and Thunder themselves are.
yeah.
Where are they, by the way? Where are you? Reveal yourselves! Foolish fiends. Not over there, are you?
They traditionally have shown up by your front door a lot.
Yeah. Where are you? Ow! Ooh, it's a 2-star. Nah, You don't get to run away without confronting me. Oh, my inventory's full. Oops.
Well, it's not full, it's just weight.
Where are you, stinkies? I hear them somewhere. Where are you? Reveal yourselves. They're probably fighting some mobs somewhere. I don't hear them anymore. If you are where I think you are, you better not be. Oh, you're over here.
Yeah.
That's the back door.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I've always thought that your back door was just open. Even though you've explained it to me like that, I'm still just that's how it is in my brain.
Okay, found him. Does that mean anyone else is wandering over here? I mean, besides the usual suspects. Nah, I think we're good. As long as they're not hurting my animals. Alright. Pretty sure you know you're in the shores of a given biome when you're in a biome and your feet are wet. Rivers also seem to count as shores for this purpose. The back door is the front, actually. I guess it's because I come through here a lot. I just always associate, like, this is the part of the house that I built first, so I consider it the front door. But I can see why there'd be some confusion there. I need to light them up. Is it a full stack at least? It's close. Good enough. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. That should do. Alright. Well, we've made some significant progress in the Ashwood collection. Didn't end up doing the Flametal, but I think it was worth it in that we were trying to figure something else out about the game. And now that I know how fishing is supposed to work, I'll probably be doing more of it off stream. I might actually do that after we shut down stream. Speaking of, we are at, I've actually gone like 5 minutes over. The back door leads into your private backyard, work areas, portal stations, animal pens. Yeah, I can see it. But look, look at the way that it's decorated. Look at the way this is decorated. It's so pretty. When you walk up to it, you know, it's got this really nice look, and then at least what I consider the backyard is a much simpler look. Ooh, I guess I'm gonna. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down? Front door opens to the road. Yeah. Wow, these guys dropped a lot of money. The logic it makes sense to me. It does make sense to me. It's just not the way that I intended. Oh, why did I pick that up? Oh, because this is some of the wood. You know what I'm saying, though? Because if the other side, if what I think is the back door is actually the front door...
As the creator of the building, your front door is your front door. However, since I've been involved, I've associated your front door as your back door because you almost never used it. You were always going out towards, you know, Trollheim and whatever else, and so you were constantly running out what you call the back, which I associated as the front. And now with all the portals and everything else, you're about 50-50, you know, in the grand scheme of things. But at the time, you didn't have Portal Central set up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This is more like I guess it's like
it's a perception thing. There's nothing wrong with it.
No, I know. I'm not serious about the distress. There is a little distress, but for the most part, I'm playing it up. But I get where you're coming from, and that the back looks like the front and the front looks like the back. Anyway, like I said before, we are at the end of stream, so I'll go ahead and do my plugs. So these are my social links. The top link will take you to my streaming Discord. It's where I post updates about things that I'm doing. unless I want things to be a surprise, like the recent update to the front yard. Anyway, yeah, if there's anything, like, happening with streams or whatnot, that's where you'll find those updates. The VODs channel is where I've been posting the VODs from up to a week ago, so the one from last Friday will be going up either tonight or tomorrow. I try to stay on top of it. Sometimes I'm a little late, but I do try to stay on top of it. And then last but not least, this link will take you to a GoFundMe for a friend of mine who is currently saving up for top surgery. Every little bit helps, and even if you just want to share the link, I know he'd really appreciate it. Monday, we'll be back with more Valheim. I don't know what the plan is yet. It might be more of like that, essentially what we were doing today, but if I can think of anything before then, it might end up being that instead. And then Wednesday, I'm thinking we'll probably be Helldivers. We'll see. Your role in the game is sort of a one-man industrial complex, so it makes sense that your backyard would be quite busy and bustling. This is true. And I did actually think about that, where it's like, when you play solo, you are doing every single thing by yourself.
Yep.
So, like, from, like, resource gathering to boss fights and all of that stuff, you're carrying everything on your back. And then when you're with a group, you all kind of split up and, like, you find your niche and you just kind of, like, focus on that. And then boss fights you all kind of do together. That's besides the point. That was just something I was thinking of recently. Anyway, with that said, let us see where we will raid this evening. Where are we going? Where are we going? I think I'm going to send you folks to Architect, who is currently playing Hades. He says, Hades Fresh Files. I have no idea what he's looking at right now. Oh, I see. He's looking at mod stuff. Okay. So I'll go ahead and start the raid going that way. Like I said, next Monday we'll be back with Valheim. I'll have to figure out what to do between now and then. It'll probably be more resource gathering like this, but we'll see. Hopefully we'll get the fishing stuff figured out by then, and if not, that might be what we do. Any questions, comments, snide remarks from the Peanut Gallery?
Not right now.
Alright. Well, the raid is ready. I hope you all enjoyed tonight's stream, and we will see you folks next time. Bye, everyone!
Bye-bye.
Yippee!